Hello and welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are doing well. This is our new moon reading. So this new moon is happening in the moon's home sign, Cancer. So moon is in its home and this is happening on the 25th. And Cancer rules home and family, so this energy has to do with caring for our home. It could be the place where we live, our physical home, or it could be the place where we are born and raised, so something to do with our culture, our country. And this is also about caring for our body, because our body is home to our soul, right? So this could mean watching our diet, being careful of something to do with the way we cook our food, something to do with food and staying hydrated, things like that. So caring for our body, like physical exercise, our mental well-being, things like that. And this energy also has to do with our planet Earth, our mother Earth. So caring for the planet. So for some, this could mean taking up a cause, practicing environmentalism, sustainability, things like that. So, and family is not just about our blood relation. This also includes people who makes us feel loved and safe. And Cancer is represented by the crab. So safety and protection is a major theme, something that most of us would be thinking about, and something that most of us would be seeking. So when the crab is, when it feels it's dangerous outside, it goes back into its shell, right? So that's something that I'm intuitively getting. And Cancer is feminine energy. Cancer is a water sign, so it has to do with flow. So this energy is also reminding us, if we feel stuck, if it feels like things are a little bit stagnant, then the energy is also asking us to contemplate on how we can get back into the flow of life, without resistance. How can we just flow with these changes, things like that. And then this is all about our heart, reconnecting with our heart, taking it slowly and contemplating, reflecting on our experiences, taking care of ourselves, taking care of whatever it is that's important for us, protecting what's meaningful for us. So these are the themes that are coming up for this Cancer new moon: self-reflection, contemplation, spirituality, creativity, being in the flow, our home, and family, community, and protection, safety, stability. So these are the themes that are coming up for this Cancer new moon. So now let's see what's coming through for us. I will start with water sign. So let's start with Cancer. Cancer, let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Cancers, your cards are 8 of Swords. That's the safety part that I was talking about. Fool, King of Wands, and then Empress. Yes, Empress is the energy that we need. So Empress is maternal energy, which is what Cancer is all about: maternal, caring, nurturing, protecting, loving, patience, things like that. So that's what the Cancer energy represents, and that's exactly what this is about. So you are in your elements, Cancer. So Empress may have something to do with your home and family, protection, and also this is where you are taking care of others. And this also is about taking care of yourself, Cancer. If that is not something that you are focusing on, the energy is reminding you self-care is extremely important. Okay, and this is also where you are actually focusing on focusing and appreciating what you are already surrounded with, the abundance, the prosperity. It could be the people you love, it could be your home. Home and family is the focus. And like I said, home is also about our physical body, caring for our body, caring for the planet, Mother Earth. And this energy also has to do with patience. So looks like you are taking it easy, taking it slowly, having patience. It could be that you are going through things. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a foggy mind. It could be that you want to do certain things, you want to make some decisions, but then you are not sure how to move forward. Things like that. So, and that is paralyzing. This is you going through a lot of things in your mind, thinking, overthinking, things like that. Or for some, it could just be an overstimulated mind. Sometimes it feels like it's not possible for us to focus. The reason why that happens is when the mind is tired, it won't be possible for us to focus. So sleep is important, caring for yourself is important, and resting the mind is important. And this is just a temporary phase because you are moving into the energy of King of Wands. So this is now shifting, okay? But what I want to say with that energy is, if you are trying to do something, like it could be you buying something, or investing in something, or it could be that if you are trying to make a decision, if you are trying to begin something new, because you have the Fool card as well. If the clarity is not there, if the complete information is not there, then the energy is reminding you to wait and clarify your own thoughts. Be aware of what is it that you want before you move forward. Okay, and you make important decisions, because when we are not clear about what we want, then we will just go by people's suggestions, their advices and things like that, and then that won't be helpful. So you have to wait for the clarity, and it's important you be clear about what you want before moving forward, because you are moving forward. Fool. So this is a new beginning. Fool doesn't mean that you are making some foolish decisions. This has to do with unconventional thinking. So people around me think, what is Cancer doing? Are they out of their senses? Something like that. But this is where you are being unconventional, and you are thinking outside the box. And it could also be that you are doing something that you are not comfortable with. And Empress here has to do with comfort, and this is you coming out of that comfort zone. So I'm making some power moves here, making some decisions, and it may not the people around may not understand what you are doing, but this is you trusting yourself, being confident, and taking some risk, taking some brave actions here. What I want to say with both these energies is, Cancer, listen to your own intuition. Okay, because it's right there. And so pay close attention to those quiet whispers. And King of Wands is a card of leadership. This is the energy you are moving into, from this to this. Okay, so this is where you are being brave. You are taking some decisions. This is where you are taking some initiatives. It's not like you are waiting for someone to do their part, or you are waiting for someone's approval or validation. This is where you are rolling up your sleeves, taking responsibility, and then doing what needs to be done. On the other hand, one thing too, so these are people you are interacting with, a conversation you are having, but these cards, these are facing each other. So it's a conversation you are having, and it could be that you will find yourself either remaining silent, meaning so it's important to share your thoughts, your perspectives, how you are feeling about things. With this, it feels like you are holding back. So okay, and also with this, mind is taking charge, Cancer, and your sign is all about creativity, spirituality, So it's important, and also intuition. So pay attention to your own intuition. Know where you are coming from, whether you are coming from fear-based thinking, this is fear, or whether you are coming from that place of intuition. So that's important to know. Yes, Empress, and with the Empress and King of Wands, this is where you are receiving, you are getting a lot of new ideas. So just pay attention to what you are receiving, and maybe think about writing it down so you don't forget, okay? So for some, it could be you taking a class, something like that, or something to do with relationships. So this energy is reminding you, Cancer, stay in your heart. And it's also important, if the clarity is not there, it's also important to slowing down, because that's what this energy is all about, Cancer new moon energy. The clarity will come. So having patience is important. Okay, so let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. Okay, so Cancers, your message is encouragement. So your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect of your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. All right. That totally goes with this, which is what your sign is all about, Cancer. So this is you being in your own elements. So regardless of what's going on, love is the answer. And it even when you don't see how it's going to so something that you are saying, your actions, your words is actually making a difference in other people's, in someone's life, or it could be your work, it could be your personal life, it could be the people around you who you are meeting, it could be total strangers, okay? So what you are saying, how you are doing things is you are inspiring others in some way, and it's making a huge difference. So the energy is reminding you, regardless of what you are what's going on, you still want to stay in your heart and continue your loving work. It could be the service that you are offering, it could be your personal life, things like that. So one more time, encouragement is the message. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect of your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Lovely. So Cancer, that's what I have for you. Remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay, sending you all new moon blessings. Bye-bye. Moving on to our next water sign, Scorpios. Scorpios, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, your cards are Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. All right, that's totally Cancer energy. 8 of Cups, okay, and the Devil card. So Cancer, this is Cancer energy coming through for you, Scorpions. So it could be that Cancer is in your chart, or it could be someone you are connecting with. And the Devil has to do with something to do with relationships here, and that's where the focus is. Of course, yes, because Cancer rules home and family. So something to do with your home, family, friendships, people you are with. So these Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, and then Eight of Cups. Yes, this is what's needed with this energy here. Okay, so Page of Cups is you hearing from someone, a pleasant surprise. Maybe you are not expecting their call. Devil is ruled by Capricorn energy, and Queen of Cups here is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And yours is your sign is, yeah, I forgot I'm reading for Scorpio. So Page of Cups, a pleasant surprise. So for some, the energy is reminding you to pay close attention to your intuition, because you are receiving some messages. It could be through your own intuition. So listen to your own intuition, that gut feeling, your instincts. Or it could be the conversation you are having with someone, what you are reading, what you are watching, signs, synchronicities. So pay close attention, Scorpio, and do not ignore anything, okay? And this is also where you are aware of your own triggers. You are in control of your own emotions. It could be that something is happening with the devils. This is something unhealthy. For some, it may have something to do with food, your patterns, health habits, how you spend your time, energy, who you are with, who you are hanging out with, something to do with something overly consuming, something that's always hovering over you. So it's something that you are always thinking about. So what is it all about? So it's important to be aware of your own thoughts and how things are making you feel, so you can set yourself free. So whatever it is that you are taking up, Scorpions, it's important to know whether it's making you feel restricted, or whether it's making you feel free. So for instance, in relationships, you want to understand whether you can be yourself, where you can express yourself authentically without fearing judgments. Same goes for environment, wherever you are, work related, personal life, friendships, things like that. And it's also important to know how you see yourself. Like, is there something that's holding you back? It may have something to do with the way you're approaching the situations that you are coming across, the way you are seeing yourself, your potential. So this is where it may have something to do with comfort, and sometimes our comfort becomes our prison. So yes, it's easy to say such things, but when it comes to actually doing, when it comes to certain things, it's difficult to take initiative and make decisions and change things up and things like that, but the awareness always helps. When we are aware and when we set some intentions, even though we don't know what to do, even though things are not clear in our mind, that intention always helps, that awareness always helps, because we will automatically be guided in the right direction when that intention is there. Don't ask me how. It's all like, it's mystical. What I want to say is, universe is a mysterious place. There are certain things are just unexplainable. It won't be possible for us to prove everything with evidence, and so things like that. So it's about believing in the magic of life, the source, the universe, the cosmos. So if it feels like you are stuck and things are stagnant, and you are not making the progress, and if there is something you want to do with your life and you don't know what to do, again, it could be any area of your life. It could be relationships, work related, your health, whatever the case may be. Setting intentions is important. Know what is it that you want to experience, and this is where you are doing something about it. So Queen of Cups, these are your cards. Queen of Cups is you being aware of your own triggers, your own emotions, your own emotional nature, okay? And this is where you are disconnecting from something, detaching. Yes, So this is where you are going, you are searching for the missing link. If this is how you are feeling, this is where you are trying to understand what is missing, things like that. So you making a change, you walking away from things that are not helpful, you taking some decisions, you doing what needs to be done. So this is something to do with relationships, friendships. You are walking away from someone or something. It may have something to do with a conversation you are having with someone, Scorpio. What I'm seeing is the as if you are disappointed. For some, this is travel coming through. And it may not feel good because you want to be home with family, but you will, yeah, so for some it could be just that. Queen of Cups is self-care. So this is what this, the Cancer moon is all about. Self-care, taking care of what's important for us, reconnecting with our heart, staying in our heart, and being aware of our own feelings, emotions, what's going on internally, our internal world, what's going on there. All right, Scorpions, your message is self-criticism. All right, so let's see what this is about. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. All right, so Scorpions, this is about being kind to yourself, which is what this energy is. This is maternal energy. So something to do with your family, So the conversations you are having, and this is also the conversations you are having with yourself. So how are you feeling about things? And if there is something, then the card is reminding you to soften the edges, be kind to yourself, and it could also be the person in front of you. Okay, so taking care of yourself is important. So one more time, we, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. All right, the devil energy, like I told you, this is something that's hovering over you. So what are these thoughts about, and how are things making you feel? So this is overly consuming energy. Okay, so and devil energy has to do with something that's not good for us, but sometimes it also has to do with our own perception, the way we are seeing it, where we are coming from. So it's important. That's what you are doing here. You are going inward to understand where you are coming from. Something to do with perspectives here. Yes, that's nice. All right, Scorpions, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. All right, moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what's coming through for you. Pisces, your cards are Magician, Queen of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups is your energy. And Justice. Okay, Justice here has to do with you making some decisions, important decisions. So this is where you are considering your options, and this is where it's like you want to make fair decisions, something that's going to be helpful for you as well as everybody, people concerned. Okay, so you are weighing your options and you are also considering the rights and wrongs. Morality, there is a strong sense of morality. Yes, so this is also something to do with legal matters, conflict resolution. If there have been something like disagreements, arguments, something like that, this is where you guys are sitting down and talking about things and coming into an agreement. For some, it also has to do with your business. You are seeking legal advice here. So yes, something to do with your social circle, Pisces. This Justice is ruled by Libra. Magician is a Gemini energy. Queen of Pentacles is Earth elements, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And Knight of Cups is your energy, or it could be another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. With the Justice, what I'm getting is this has to do with cause and effect. So example, when we are cooking something, so maybe you don't like cooking, just an example. Okay, so when we are baking or cooking, the quality of the final product depends upon the ingredients that goes into it, right? If we are using cheap products, cheap ingredients, then the quality won't be good. So that's what I'm getting with this energy. It could be that you are in the kitchen, you are making something nice, but the energy is also reminding you, if you want to have certain experiences, if you want your life to go in a certain way, it's important to be aware of the choices and the decisions you are making as well as the actions you are taking, in order to make sure that it's all aligned. You have Magician's energy, which is all about alignment. So before you make, it's important to be conscious of the choices and decisions, and also you want to know whether these choices are taking you in the right direction, if it's helping you move towards your goals and whatever it is that you want to experience. Looks like you are, because these are your cards: Magician, Queen of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. This is where you are coming from that place of faith and confidence, and this is an open heart. This is love and faith, things like that. So, and here Queen of Pentacles is maternal energy, so something to do with your family, your home. Maybe that's where the focus is, which is what Cancer new moon is all about. And this is also you caring for yourself, your body, caring for something that's meaningful for you. For some, it could be a project that you are working on. It could be environment. It could be that you are taking up a cause, things like that. So for some, this is also you consulting someone. Again, it could be legal advice, or it could be you are going for a third-party perspective. On the other hand, yes, Magician has to do with manifestations. So be aware of thoughts, feelings, words, because it's manifestation is happening. Okay, so yeah, you are aligned, Pisces. So that's beautiful energy. And this is also where you are being a source of inspiration and guidance for others, meaning you may not even be aware of it. It could be that people are watching the way you are doing things, and you are somehow inspiring them. So it could be the people around you, family members, friends, or it could be social media, like something to do with your work. You are expressing your you are coming from that place of authentic expression. You know, Knight of Cups again has to do with staying in your heart. So, and it could be that you are also sharing your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, and you are helping someone else, inspiring someone else. So that's beautiful. And with all these energies, what I'm also seeing is protection, safety, stability. Maybe that's where you are focusing on. Something to do with your career, your business, financial stability. Or it could be you seeking that sense of inner stability and safety. So home is where the focus is. It could be that you are beautifying your home, you are rearranging things, you are buying something nice for your home. This is also where you are investing in you, Pisces. For some, it could be you taking a class, learning something, or it could be, you caring for your body, taking care of yourself. Partnerships and collaboration is also coming through. This is where you are working with others. It may also feel like, whatever it is that you need is there, whether it's support, whether it's resources, whether it's energy. Sometimes that's important, right? Energy is, we want to be in that inspiring and motivating energy in order for us to do something meaningful and important, take care of things in our life, get things done. So that's what I'm getting. So whatever it is that you need, you have it. So you are single-mindedly focusing on something. It's like this is a great time to get things done. You are in that energy. Okay, so you want to make the best of what's coming your way. Make some plans. Yeah, making things happen, getting things done. So balance is what this energy is. Justice. Justice has to do with balance. So it looks like you are focusing on all areas of your life, your relationships, your work, your health, your spirituality, your creativity, things like that. So it's about, abundance. Abundance is not just about money. It's also about energy. It's about support. It's about opportunities and resources, inspiration, things like that. And that's what you have. So now is the time to focus on something that's meaningful for you. So yeah. And Knight of Cups is where you are connecting with someone. It could be a phone call, messages. All right, let's see what's coming through for you, coming through on the oracle cards. Now is also the time when you want to take a break, because Queen of Pentacles is here. And then Justice is also here. So something to do with a decision. It could be that you are making the decision and a decision has already been made. Not sure where that is happening though. With this, it could also be you taking a break, and it could be that you are going on a vacation. Travel is also coming through for some of you. So Pisces, let's see what the message is. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams. Wow. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. That's lovely. So your prayers are being answered. Nice. So this is where, someone is by your side, Pisces. If you are, so this is where someone is there, someone is being very supportive of your endeavors, whatever it is that For some, it could be emotional support. For some, it could be whatever it is that you are working on, they are there by your side. And so one more time, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me to manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. That's exactly what this is. I told you, you are being a source of guidance and inspiration for others. So it doesn't have to be about your words. It could be the way you are, your energy, the way you do things. And people are watching and people are taking note, and you are inspiring them in some way. For some, it could be through your work. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. Yes, Pisces, you are loved. And this is lovely energy. Amazing. So thank you for being here. Also remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, and sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, now let's move on to air signs. Let's start with Gemini. Gemini, you can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign, okay? All right, your cards are Hangman, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and Wheel of Fortune. Yes, travel is coming through for some of you guys. For some, this is a turning point. Hangman. So change is coming and you are celebrating. So it could be that you are finishing things, Gemini. You are completing things. It could be you completing a project. It could be something to do, some like personal accomplishments is what this energy is. And with Hangman, this is also where you are coming across some new information, new insights. So pay attention to your intuition. It could also be, you could also be receiving some information from, so it's all about, being aware of who you are meeting, conversations you are having. It could also be a video you are watching, a movie, a book you are reading. So you are coming across some new insights and information, which is like an aha moment, This is where it's also helping you see things from a different perspective. For some, it could be just general, something to do with life. Or for some, it could be a particular experience or something to do with relationships. So you are seeing something in a new way. So Hangman. Hangman is also, it may feel like you are being held back, something as if something is holding you back. So maybe this is also needed. It could be self-imposed, where you are making some time for you to reflect and contemplate on things before moving forward. Or it could also be you coming across some setbacks or delays. And this could be happening for a good reason, So the card is reminding you, hang in there and look at this experience from a different light. Maybe there is a blessing there. Maybe there is an opportunity there. Okay. So you don't want to go into it. You don't want to come from that place of resistance. This also has to do with past patterns. So what I want to say is, if there is something like that you are coming across where you are feeling stuck, or whether if it feels like, things are not fair, or if you come across any delays, setbacks, things like that, know that this is, the energy is reminding you to hang in there. Okay, and see the possibilities there, see the blessings, the opportunities there, because this is actually helping you in some way. So a change of perspectives is what this energy is. And here you have these two cards as well. Two of Pentacles here is about negotiations, you going back and forth. It could be something to do with buying, selling, things like that. The transactional is what this energy is. On the other hand, this is where you are juggling, Gemini, but you at the same time you are also being very present. It's like you don't want to drop the ball, so you are careful, you are present, and you are handling what you are coming across with carefully, and you are giving it your full attention. So something to do with past. It could also be an activity for some of you, like something you are, an activity that you are taking and you are winning. If it's a competition or something, you are winning. For some, this could be like something that you are doing with your friends. And this is something that you are not comfortable with. It could be that this is totally a new territory for you, but you are enjoying it, it feels like. And so if somebody comes to you and if with a suggestion, with a proposal, things like that, so instead of saying no, think about it, because yes, it's something new and something different and you have never done that before, but try it, maybe you will enjoy it. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Yes, party, celebration. So it could be that you are hosting the party, or it could be you are attending someone's party. Oh, you know what? July 4th is coming, Independence Day. I mean, this part of the world. It could be that for some of you, celebration. Something to do with your legs. It could be, so watch your steps, Gemini. For some, it could be you taking a dance class. All right, let's see what's here. Surrender. I told you. So it's funny how it totally goes with the tarot cards here. So the message is, remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. Yes. So this is a change, transformation, and this is a turning point in your life. And when I said turning point, what that means is there is an opportunity for you to do things differently this time around. So it may have something to do with the way an opportunity, for instance, it could be a new job, a new relationship, you moving to a new home, things like that. So major developments. For some, it could also be the day-to-day things that you are coming across, Gemini. So for some, it could be the conversations you are having with someone, or the way, the challenges you are coming across, or the way you are approaching your daily task, your responsibilities, or the way you are looking at life and your situations, So this is where you are dropping the judgments and you are seeing something different there. So it could be, like I said, you seeing your experiences differently, the people you are coming across differently, your challenges differently, yourself differently. This is where you are accepting the differences. All right. And surrender, like I mentioned, if you are coming across any delays and setbacks, things like that, the card is reminding you to be flexible. Know that this is also happening for a reason, so it's important to remain flexible. And sometimes it's also important to take a pause. Like, for instance, if you are not well, then maybe your body needs that rest, so instead of going back into the BC and struggling with things, maybe think about just making some time for you to rest, relax, and maybe that will help you come across some new insights, which will make things much easier for you. So surrender. So let me read this out to you. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. So something to do with releasing expectations here, Geminis. So that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. All right, so moving on to Librans. Librans, let's see what's coming through for you. So Librans, your cards are Ace of Cups. Okay, that's lovely energy. 10 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so this moon cycle is all about balance for you. So it could be that you are aware of where you are spending your time, your energy, your money, and what is important, what is not. So you are so that is happening. That balance is what this energy is. On the other hand, with 6 of Pentacles, what I am also getting is something is taking a back seat. Something or someone is taking a back seat. For instance, if you are with 2 people, for instance, if you are with friends, you are focusing on one person and the other is feeling a little bit neglected, So it may also have to do with the goals that you are working on. Maybe something is taking a back seat. So something to do with priorities here. What is important, what is not, and someone is feeling a little bit neglected. So just be aware of that. And Libra, the other message that's coming through is something to do with being humble. Meaning a down-to-earth approach is what's needed here. Like, it may have something to do with your interactions with others, or a down-to-earth approach will be really helpful and will make a huge difference. Okay, and these are your cards: Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So beautiful energy. This totally goes with the Cancer new moon energy. So Cancer new moon is all about home and family, and that's exactly what I am seeing here for you. And it also has to do with creativity, intuition, and spirituality. That's what this energy is. And Cancer is also about connection, and so it's Knight of Pentacles could be someone you are connecting with. So this is Earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming through for you. So Ace of Cups is love, my dear. So this is, it could be that, yes, this is maternal energy. So meaning this is where it could be that you are taking care of others, or this is also self-care. Okay, you taking care of yourself. And Cancer is a water sign, and that's exactly what you have. Peace is what this energy is about, and this is also where you are rising above your emotions. If there have been something, if you were feeling a little bit emotional, vulnerable, this is where you are rising above your emotions, so you can see things more clearly. And love, this is you reaching out and having a conversation, a heart-to-heart with someone. And also, you are coming across a lot of inspiring ideas, thoughts. For some, it could be poetry. It could be you listening to some soft music. You are calm, peaceful, and balance, peace. Home is what's coming through. Home is not just about your physical home. It could also be how you are feeling, something to do with your physical body, mental wellness, well-being. For some, it could be the people you are with. Maybe you are with people who makes you feel loved and connected and safe. So that's what I am getting. It could be friends, family members, your community, so whoever is around. For some, this is you offering that to somebody else, Libra. Your friendship, your love. So a giving and receiving. So that reciprocity is what I'm seeing here. And it's important. Reciprocity is important. And then here you have 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups is, number 10 here has to do with completion, and Ace of Cups. It's you have both cards. This is beginning, this is end. So endings and beginnings. So it could be something to do with your home. It could be relocation, changing homes. It could be you. A celebration. So it could be, again, a ceremony, a function, something like that. You reconnecting with your own heart is also something that I'm coming through, something that I'm getting. So for some, it could be you taking up a project that you always wanted to do, a childhood dream for some of you. Wholeness is what I am seeing, Libra. You feeling complete. Your world is complete. Whatever that means for you. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is where you are slowing down. So it could be that you are paying attention to the details. You are not in a rush. You just want to make sure that everything is in order. Everything is organized. You are feeling more organized. And yes, for some, this may have something to do with your day-to-day activities. You being proactive and staying more organized and things like that. For some, it could be like if you are doing something important, something to do with your work. This is where you are slowing down to make sure that everything is going smoothly. And Knight of Pentacles is also reminding you when it comes to communication. For instance, like if you are getting an email or if you are sending an email, things like that. Just an example. It's important to read and reread everything correctly before you respond to make sure there is no like lot of back and forth, So it's important to read everything clearly before responding. And before you send out that email, it's also important to put all the information there so you don't have to send another one, Yes, a very peaceful energy, calm, peace, family, music, poetry. Nice. So let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Oh, you have two cards. I'll take both. Expression, rainbow. Rainbow. All right. Oh my goodness. So that's nice. So it could be that wherever you are, Libra, it's raining and you will spot a rainbow. On the other hand, this is also where you are keeping your eyes on the possibilities, the light, and keeping your eyes on the possibilities, and you are remaining positive. This is where you are coming from that heart, from the heart, very, how do I say this? This is heart-centered energy. So inspiration, poetry, love, peace is what this energy is. Travel is coming through for some of you. It could be that you are, home. Home is where the heart is, Libra. So let me read this out to you. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. So healing is what this energy is, Libra. Healing is happening in relationships, or it could be you releasing forgiveness is also something that's coming through. So for some, it may have something to do with your past experiences. This is where you are seeing your experiences in a new light, and that's helping you release the emotions that you have been holding on to, and forgiving yourself and forgiving others, because you are beginning something new here. And this is where you are releasing all kinds of emotions. For some, this is also happy tears. This is good news. So things are looking up for you. A difficult period is now ending. Okay. You memories, you remembering things, things like that. But what I am seeing is healing. This is where it could be that you are having a heart to heart with someone, and you are releasing all those emotions that you have been holding on to, and that is helping you heal. Nice. For some, it could also be authentic expression. So something to do with your inner child healing. So it could be, like I said, it could be that you are taking up a project, something that you always wanted to do. And for some, it doesn't have to be about your work. It could be the way you are approaching life in general, your day-to-day activities. You are coming from that place of authentic expression and being honest with yourself, being transparent and easy going. So one more time, express how you feel clearly, lovingly and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. This is freedom, Libra. This is, your sign is all about being diplomatic. But this is where maybe you are doing things differently. This is where you are being honest, you are being authentic, you are being transparent. Maybe it has to do with the where you are, things like that. So that's nice energy. Freedom. So rainbow is also here. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Amazing. So Libra, this is about, so if you are going through a moon period, meaning if you are feeling a little bit emotional, then this will clear out. So this is where the clouds are parting and the sun is shining again. Okay. So what this means for you is, regardless of what you are coming across, stay positive, stay optimistic, because you are moving in the right direction. Okay. And stay in your heart. This is where the card is reminding you to trust yourself, trust your own intuition, trust your own vision. If there is something, when it comes to your goals, your dreams, the card is reminding you, do not give up, whatever the case may be. Take it easy, take it slowly. You don't have to figure this out today. Instead, remaining consistent is important. So do whatever it is that you can and give it your 100% and be consistent. So one step at a time, Libra. No rush. So lovely energy. So Librans, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. All right, let's move on to our next air sign, Aquarius. Aquarius, you can use this for your moon and the sun, moon, or your rising sign. Let's see what's coming through for you. Okay. Aquarius, your cards are Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, and Two of Wands. So Two of Wands looks like this you are waiting for something, Aquarius. It could be that you are waiting to hear from someone. You are waiting for some new information, clarity, things like that. So where is the focus? So the card is reminding you, what is it that you can do while you are waiting, So it could be that you are waiting for a call, someone's approval. I don't know what you are waiting for. So, but the card is also reminding you, be more present, because maybe there is something that needs your attention, something that's important for you. So you don't want to miss anything. So it could be that you are missing someone. Nine of Swords is here, Wheel of Fortune, and Queen of Wands. So with Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, it could be that you are not sleeping well. It could be that you are waking up in the middle of the night because you had a bad dream, or it could be that you are worrying about things. So whatever this situation is, it's now changing and transforming. So if this is how you are feeling, beginning of this moon cycle, I'm reading for the next 2 weeks, starting from the new moon till the next full moon. So if this is something that you are coming across, know that the situation is now transforming and changing, okay? So keep your thoughts positive and optimistic, Queen of Wands. So you will get your spark back. If this is what you are coming across, you are moving into this energy. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, so this is where you are looking at the brighter things of life. This is night and this is a sunny day. So what this means is things are changing. The circumstances are changing. Change is the only constant. So keep your thoughts, words, intentions, actions, feelings positive because you are moving into new energy. And something to do with partnerships, collaboration. It could be that you are working with others. On the other hand, see, you are carrying the world in your hands, and this is the world. So something to do with an activity you are taking up, or it may have something to do with the card is reminding you. So this is busyness, and a little bit chaotic energy. So when I said this is where the card is reminding you to be more present, because you need that for this. So it's important to stay more centered and pay attention to your everyday life, like who you are with, what is happening. Is there something that needs your attention? For some, it could be your physical body. Is there what's going on? Do you need to get a checkup done? Or for some, it could be staying more organized in your everyday life, like your food, your something to do with your home, things like that. So, and also something to do with meetings, schedules. So before you take up new projects, it's important to make sure that you have enough space for them, if you have energy for them, things like that. This is where you are feeling more energetic, inspired, motivated. So new energy is what this energy is, what this is all about, and you are making things happen here, whatever that means for you. So something to do with your relationships, something to do with your business, your career, or it may have something to do with your health. For some, this is you taking up strength training, exercise, physical exercise. So whatever this energy is, something that's kind of bothering you, this is where you are taking initiative and taking action, creating a change. So for some, it could be that your routine is going through a change. You are staying more organized, planning, making some plans here, things like that. So Two of Wands is also where you are looking for new ways of doing things, new possibilities, expansion. Both these cards has to do with Sagittarius energy. And Queen of Wands is fire element, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So yeah, this is where you are. It could be networking for some of you. It could be you connecting with new people, looking for new ways of doing things, exploring the market, doing your research. So what I want to remind you is see the bigger picture. Yeah, if something is bothering you, it's important to know, it's important to see the bigger picture. Sometimes we dwell in emotions, and we yeah, so something like that, Aquarius. So see the bigger picture. Don't let the surface issues affect you much. Let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. For some, this may have it may have something to do with relationships. Maybe something is bothering you, and this is where you are finding the solutions. All right, let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. So Aquarius, your message is balance. Yes, number 2 has to do with balance. And remember, I told you it's important to stay more centered and take care of yourself, because you are moving into a period of busyness. So the message is, difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. So what I'm intuitively getting, Aquarius, is whatever it is that's bothering you, it may have something to do with someone. And the card is reminding you, this is also, there is a reason, there is a purpose why this is happening. So maybe that's the reason why I told you to focus on the bigger picture, you know. So yeah, sometimes our struggles are necessary. It help us build our character, and all experiences are necessary, you know. That's what I am getting. So if it's someone, if it has something to do with someone, or if it has something to do with your own past experiences, the card is reminding you there is a reason, there is a purpose. This is asking you to face your challenges head on, face your fears head on, and embrace the opposites. Life is about peaks and valleys, you know, and that help us create that balance. For some, it may have something to do with work-life balance. For some, it may have something to do with, you know, if the focus is what's not working, then the energy is also reminding you to focus on what's going well for you. Because even when it feels like things are not working, there is an opportunity, there is a blessing, because that is also needed. So what is it? So that's what the energy is reminding you. Stay focused on those opportunities, the possibilities, and the blessings. And yeah, that's what you are doing here. So creating some kind of balance. Yes. So that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. Aries, let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, or your rising sign. So Aries, your cards are Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune is on the back of the deck. So change, transformation, something is changing here. So it could be that you are making some decisions. It could be that your routine is going through a change. It could be that there is a new opportunity you are coming across. Something new is on the horizon for you. For some, it could be completion. You are completing something and taking up something new. So it could be any area of your life. It could be relationships, your work, your health, a project that you are taking up, things like that. So energy of completion is there, which is what new moon is all about. New moons are all about new beginnings. So that's what this is, endings and beginnings. Something to do with destiny, karmic, past. Yeah. So these are your cards: Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. So Two of Swords, this is where you are contemplating on things. You are considering your options. You are weighing your options. But this is where you are feeling a little bit confused. What to do, what not to do, what is good, bad, right, wrong, things like that. So, however, the card is reminding you maybe there is something that you are overlooking now. So, drop whatever it is that you are thinking about and stay open to the insights that you are coming across. Okay. So, this could mean not if whenever it feels like you are overthinking, think about just dropping it and then focus on something else. Maybe take a walk, maybe do some breathing exercise, breathe deeply, things like that, and focus on something else, and you might come across some new insight. This is also where the card is reminding you, pay attention to your own intuition. What is it that you really want? What is it that you want to experience? Sometimes we always go for what makes sense. We totally ignore what is it that we truly want to experience. So when you are making decisions, for some, it may have something to do with a decision that you are required to make. So if you have to make a decision, then it's important to know what is it that you want to experience? How do you want to feel? And then make decisions accordingly. And this is Ace of Pentacles. Yes, new opportunities, something to do with your home, or it may have something to do with a learning opportunity here. For some, it could be that you are going back to school, you are learning, or for some, it could be you taking a class, a creative project, something to do with pottery making. All these cards look similar. See, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, and this. So this is where you are staying open. You are staying open to something. You are taking it as an adventure. So travel is coming through for some of you, and you are excited. On the other hand, this is where you are doing something that is something new, something different. It could be exploring a new part of the city where you live, or it could be you visiting a store and things like that. So you are receiving a gifts, presents, something to do with your home. Yes. Page of Pentacles is also someone that you are interacting with. It could be, this is youthful energy, so something to do with your siblings, friendships, children in your life, children you are working for, things like that. Or for some, it could be you taking up something that you always wanted to do. So inner child, taking care of your inner child. So this is, yes, so something to do with people, relationships. It could be that you are changing homes, Aries, and you are moving into a new home. This is also where you are protecting yourself, Aries. So protecting yourself, it could be that you are a conversation you are having with someone, or for some, it could be that you don't want to go through the same experiences again, so you are holding back. So be aware of that energy. But this is where it's changing, See, look at these cards here. So this is openness. This is where you are holding back. This is you staying open. as if you don't have anything to worry about. Life is an adventure. Okay, let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. So planting new seeds, you beginning something new. It could be a start, a project, a new business, a new career path, a new home, a new opportunity. So yeah, you are planting new seeds. For some, it may have something to do with your backyard. Okay, your message is guilt. I don't see it here. Well, actually, I was actually looking for that card and I found it. It's hiding behind the Wheel of Fortune. This may have something to do with what you are carrying. So what is it that you are still choosing to hold on to? Something heavy, something to do with communication. So just be aware of that. You are keeping things to yourself, Aries, being secretive. Okay, so the message is, you do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you have done or what you think you have failed to do from your soul's perspective. There is neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You have done nothing wrong. Yeah, it may have something to do with a conversation you are having with someone. Maybe you are coming across some criticism, some judgments, people's expectations, and if you are feeling bad about something here, then the card is reminding you that all experiences teach us something. You know, all experiences are necessary, and things happen for a reason. So something like that. So let me read this out to you one more time. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you have done or what you think you have failed to do. From your soul's perspective, there is neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You have done nothing wrong. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, and sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. All right, moving on to next fire sign, Leo. Leos, let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Leos. King of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, you have King of Cups and Queen of Cups, but what is getting in between? Ace of Cups. Wow. So Leo, this is totally Cancer new moon energy coming through for you. Okay, so something to do with relationships, which is what Cancer is all about, relationships. So Ace of Cups here has to do with love, friendships. So it could be that you are feeling a little bit sensitive and emotional about things, vulnerable, because you are having a heart-to-heart with someone and you are expressing yourself, your thoughts, how you are feeling about things, and it might make you feel a little bit vulnerable. Okay, you're talking about stuff that you are coming across. So, and it's beautiful that you have King of Cups as well as Queen of Cups, and these cards are facing each other. However, in between you have Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is a conversation you are having, and it may also have to do with someone's energy. So with these two energies, there is love, there is a beautiful conversation happening, and there is reciprocity. you are talking about what you are coming across, and also you are listening to what the other person is talking about. So there is that understanding. And this is also where you are aware of your own emotional nature, your own triggers. So you are in control. With both these cards, you are in control of your own emotions. You are not making any emotional choices because you are rising above your own emotions, so you can see things more clearly. This is peace. This is love. Okay, so for those of you who are looking for love, it could be you meeting someone, and this is beautiful energy, meaning these are like two people who you see each other, who understand each other without having to explain a lot, and there is something common, something to talk about. Common interest is what I am seeing here. And Page of Swords is also here in between, so this is what's getting in between, I think. So this could be someone's energy, Leo. So these two cards are water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming through. It could be that these signs are in your chart or people you are with, something to do with parents here, or partnerships, friendships, family members. Page of Swords is air element, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. On the other hand, it could also be the energy that you are embodying, energy of a situation. So Page of Swords is being cautious, this is about fighting the storms. So something challenging, it may have something to do with a situation you are coming across, and you might feel like you are going against the wind. And this is also where you are expecting something bad, so you have your weapons ready. This is like being cautious, being suspicious, things like that. So something to do with what's going on in the headspace, things like that. So it's listen to your own intuition, Leo. Trust yourself, trust your own instincts. On the other hand, Ace of Cups is water. The card is reminding you to go with the flow. And that's what I'm seeing here. Cancer is a water sign, and that's the energy I'm seeing here, except for this. It may, yeah. So the energy is reminding you, go with the flow and do not resist the changes. If you are struggling with things, maybe the energy is reminding you there is no need for you to struggle about things. There is no need for you to fight it or change or fix or anything like that. Listening is important. So something to do with listening is coming through. So it could be the people in front of you, whoever you are having a conversation with, or for some of you, it could be listening to yourself, your own instincts, your emotions, your life. So this is also about adjusting and adapting to these changes. If you are fighting these changes and feeling resistant, maybe that will make things a little bit frustrating. Instead, the card is reminding you to go with the flow, get back into flow. So the nature of water has to do with flow, and also adjusting. Maybe that's what this situation needs. Remaining flexible, and listening is also coming through. And staying connected to yourself, your heart, is also important. Okay, let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. This is what I'm getting intuitively is it has to do with a particular relationship. This is two people who wants to who has great intentions. They want to make things work. However, something is getting in between. it may have something to do with, again, emotions and something to do with changing, fixing. Instead, maybe think about just remaining flexible and not worry about changing anything. Eternity. So the message is, gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are in essence a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. Alright, Leo, that totally goes with these cards here. So this is mind, this is fear-based thinking, things like that. And the card is reminding you to reconnect with yourself, your heart. Come from that place of love. And love is all about flow, it's not about changing, fixing, struggling, things like that. It's peaceful, transparent, and flow is what I want to remind you. So maybe that will make things much easier for you. This is where you are pushing things down. This is where you are coming across something, but then you are keeping it to yourself. You are not talking about it, you are not showing it, you are being brave here. At least that's how you are showing. And this is where you are in touch with your own emotions, how you are feeling about things, your own emotional nature, your triggers, things like that. And this is love. You coming from that place of love, faith, optimism. Yeah, that's lovely energy. So Leos, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Also remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And I'm sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. Bye. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. Let's see what's coming through for you. Please give us a message for Sagittarius. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of Sagittarius? Okay. Okay. Sagittarius, your cards are 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, sorry, 10 of Wands, okay, and King of Swords. Okay, so 3 of Swords, King of Swords. So this has something to do with some news, information, someone you are having a conversation with is kind of disappointing. It may have something to do with expectations. It could be their expectation, it could be your expectation. And someone is hurting, someone is getting disappointed. So something to do with perception, the way the situation is being perceived and understood. So be aware of this energy. Something to do with stress. This could also be stress related health issues. Okay, so just pay attention to your body, know what's going on, and if you need to get a checkup done, do not wait. 9 of Wands, for some it's like you are expecting something bad. You are doubting yourself, Sagittarius. King of Swords here may have something to do with criticism, judgments, things like that. And this is like as if you are waiting something bad, and you have your boundaries. You are setting your boundary. This is you setting boundaries, and but it's not making you feel good though. This is stress. This is you coming across some, it could be congestion, headache, sinus issues, health related stuff. And this is your attachment. When I said attachments, it could be some things that are close to your heart. So all the things that you have to do, all the things that you want to do, it could be responsibilities, like it could be relationships, it could be work related, it could be goals that you are working on. So something physically strenuous is what I am seeing here. But you are closer to home. Number 10 also has to do with completion. So you are completing things here, even though it's a little bit stressful, but you are still completing. But on the other hand, just pay attention to your body, how you are feeling about things. Sometimes we don't these are things that you are passionate about, Sagittarius. Okay, so when we are working on something that we are really passionate about, we don't pay attention to what's going on in the body. Even when we are exhausted, even when we are tired, we still push through, and that may not be good for us, because so just be aware of what I want to say is take care of yourself. Creating some kind of balance is important. It could be physical exhaustion, it could be emotional exhaustion. So self-care is important this moon cycle. Remember, this new moon is happening in the sign of Cancer. Cancer has to do with home, family, self-care, creativity, spirituality, and safety, stability, things like that, So that's, but I don't see it here for you. So what I'm seeing is exhaustion, things like that. So maybe the energy is reminding you to take good care of yourself. So you have the energy for whatever it is that is meaningful, important for you. So when we are sick, it won't be possible for us to do anything, right? So it's important to create balance and take care of ourselves. So let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. It may also have something to do with what you are hearing. So news, information, which is a little bit disappointing. But healing is also happening. It could be that, this is also helping you see your experiences in a new way. For some, it could be health related. If you are not feeling well, then recovery is also happening. Number 10 here could mean you taking a break. Okay, travel is coming through for some of you. And whatever it is that you want to do, Sagittarius, this is like you climbing mountains. It could be metaphorical. It could be you are actually going on a hike. Look at this card here. And for some, it could be metaphorical, meaning all the things that you are carrying, the heaviness. It could be you physically carrying something, or it could be metaphorical, like it could be emotions, it could be like I said, responsibilities. So it's important to know how you are handling things. Is there a better way to do things? So it's not that heavy on your heart, So yeah, one step at a time, Sagittarius, that's what this card is reminding you. One day at a time, one step at a time, take it easy, take it slowly, you will get there. Also remember to take breaks in between. All right, Sagittarius, your message is Star. Okay. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. All right, so this is about you being a source of inspiration and a guiding force in someone's life, Sagittarius. So if you are feeling doubtful about things, it could be relationships, what's happening there, it could be work, and if you are doubting if you are on the right path or if you want to let go, if you are coming across some self-doubts, the card is reminding you you are on the right path, you are moving in the right direction. So you don't want to doubt yourself. Instead, again, it's all about, if you are feeling exhausted and tired, it has to do with how you are handling things. Maybe there is a better way. So it's important to create some kind of balance, and consistency is the key. So one step at a time, one day at a time, and you will get there. But this is also reminding you something to do with relationships, being a source of guidance and inspiration for others. Meaning, the way you are doing things, the way you are doing your life, someone is watching. It could be family members, it could be your friends, it could be the people around here, and they are learning from the way you are doing things. So it may have something to do with the way you are approaching your challenges, the things that you are passionate about. It's a source of guidance and inspiration for others. Like, for instance, if you are hurting, if you are tired, then you want to also focus on creating some kind of balance and focus on other areas of your life as well. So yeah, it will help you, but it will also help others indirectly, the people who look up to you, Sagittarius. Okay, the people who look up to you for guidance and inspiration, you're also teaching them indirectly. So that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, and sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. Taurus, let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. Okay, Taurus, your cards are King of Swords, Judgment, Nine of Swords, Magician. Okay, so Magician's energy is about manifestations. Keep your thoughts, words, feelings positive, because you are manifesting, and this is where I'm not seeing that. So your thoughts, words, feelings, and what you are focusing on, okay, your energy. So it's important because we only want to manifest things that we really want to experience, right? So yeah, this is the cards are reminding you the power of your own mind, Taurus, the power of your own words. Here you have King of Swords, Judgment, and then Nine of Swords. So King of Swords could either be your energy or someone else. So King of Swords is air element, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and this is Gemini energy. Magician is ruled by Gemini. And yes, and then you have Judgment and Nine of Swords. So this is where it could be that you are coming across some judgment, some criticism. It could be self-judgments, you judging yourself, Taurus, or it could be people's expectations, what they are talking about. And you are coming across some new information, it could be important phone calls, messages. That's what this energy is. And it's not sitting well with you, like you are feeling bad about something here. It may have something to do with a conversation you had with someone, and this is where you are feeling bad. So just be aware of what's going on. Judgment here could mean, this is a major arcana card. You have two major arcana cards. So this is where you are releasing, something that you have been holding on to. It could be releasing emotions, or it could be people, places, things, goals, something that's not, something. Maybe it's not helpful for you anymore. For some, it could be a move, you changing homes, relocation, things like that. And this is also where you are seeing things in a new way, Taurus. It could be, again, the conversation you are having with someone. Maybe you are seeking a third party perspective and they are helping you see things in a new way. Maybe that's the reason why you are feeling this emotion here. This has to do with missed opportunities, lost times, things like that. Feeling regretful about things. So what I want to, new information, or it could be coming from your own intuition. Maybe this is a sudden revelation, a realization, and this is where you are seeing your experiences in a new way. It could be people in your life, it could be you seeing yourself in a new way. So this is expansion. This is where you are keeping an open mind, you are learning. And so with this, what I want to say, whatever it is that you are coming across, it's there to help you, it's not there to hurt you. Okay, so you want to come from that understanding. This is actually helping you understand that there is an opportunity right now in this moment. So it's about taking the lesson and then using it, So what is it? So you want to ask yourself, okay, that happened, now what can I do about this? Now this is what I am coming across. Is there something I can do about it? So if yes, then it's about then taking action and doing what needs to be done. Magician's energy is about alignment, meaning this is where the card is reminding you to make choices, take actions that are in alignment with whatever it is that you want to create and how you want to feel, what you want to experience. So yes, and things may not feel that comfortable, Taurus. This is you coming out of that comfort zone, and for some it may have something to do with uncertainty, things not being clear, and maybe you will find yourself worrying about things. But the card is reminding you, new moon, new moons are all about new beginnings, and it's important to, and things may not be clear, new moon is when the night is dark, so, and it also has to do with our internal world. Things may not feel clear, the clarity may not be there, the complete information may not be there. So if there is something, the energy is reminding you to sit with what you are coming across, the feelings, be okay with the chaos, be okay with the mess, the confusion, and you will find the clarity. It's important to have patience. Number 9 has to do with endings, and this is also helping you release something that's not going to be helpful. So it could be fear-based thinkings, it could be self-doubts, beliefs, things like that. Source has to do with our mind, being our logic, reasoning, things like that. There is something above logic and reasoning. That's our own spirit, the power of our spirit, the power of our intuition, and the source is more powerful than our problems, So this energy is reminding you to come from that place of faith and confidence and trust yourself. You can do this, you got this. So faith is important, and being confident and trusting yourself, trusting your own instincts is important here. So let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. This is a new beginning for some of you, and for some this could be you not sleeping well, or bad dreams. And Taurus, if you are working on something, pay attention to the details. this is where someone is calling you out. It could be that maybe, yeah, it's important to pay attention to the details and be more present. But even with that, sometimes we make mistakes, and that's okay. It's about knowing that it's just life, and life is not about, we are not born with a blueprint. We come here, we make some mistakes, we learn from things, and then we move forward and something else happens. So remaining flexible is important. It won't be possible for us to always make the right decisions. It's about our perception, how we are seeing it. Right and wrong doesn't exist. It's all subjective. And when it feels like, something makes sense and something is right, something is right or wrong, everything, all the experiences help us move in the right direction. All experiences help us learn something new about life and ourselves. So everything is needed. All kinds of experiences are needed, and so seeing the bigger picture is important. And it's important to know what the reason. There is a reason. There is a purpose. And there is a reason why we meet people, things like that. So there is no wrong decisions. That's what my belief is. All decisions are right because it's helping us build ourselves and become the person we are meant to be. Take it as an adventure is what I want to say. Whatever it is that you are coming across, take it as an adventure. And remaining playful and taking it easy is important. Creativity. Okay. So the message is, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. I was just telling you the same thing. It's important not to take anything seriously. It's important to remain playful. And that's exactly what's coming through in the message as well. So this is where the card is reminding you again. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. I told you there is no rights or wrongs, Taurus. There is no, right path. All paths are right. It's our perception, it's our understanding that makes us believe that something is right, something is wrong. And it's important to take our life as an adventure and learn from our experiences and have fun. And if you are worried about how things are going to pan out and afraid of things, know that you got this. There is nothing to worry about. So, yeah. So let me read this out to you one more time. And also, if you are coming across some criticism, judgments, know that maybe that is also coming from a good place. Some people, they don't know how to express themselves. They don't use the right words. However, instead of going by the way they are expressing themselves, their words, it's important to understand what the intention is. What's the underlying intention? So maybe people want good things for us. They want us to be happy, but they are sometimes overly critical because they're coming from a place of, maybe they want to protect you, they care for you, and so we might misconstrue it as control and judgments. So it's important to understand the underlying intention, where they are coming from. So the message is, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. Something to do with communication also is coming through. It may have something to do with your personal relationships, the people you are interacting with. Maybe the card is reminding you, if you find yourself being critical, being like overly critical, it could be coming from a place of, again, good intention, but it also depends upon who, sometimes yeah, who we are talking to. So it's so know if it's possible to soften the edges a little bit. So again, sometimes we come from our own fears, and we want the other person to be safe, and we don't want them to go through any hardships, but yeah, so we might come across as being overly critical and things like that, but the energy is reminding you, let go of worrisome thoughts. Most of the things that we are afraid of never happens anyway, so it's not a good use of our energy. So the card is reminding you to come from that place of faith and confidence, and knowing and the belief that everything is going to be all right, so yeah, and love is the answer, Taurus. Come. So yeah, love and not fear. Where there is love and faith, there is no space for fear. All right, so that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo, let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Virgos, your cards are Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, okay, and Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is, it could be that you are helping someone. This is a card of volunteer work, charity, philanthropy, donation, things like that. So that's what I'm seeing with Ten of Pentacles. This is where, it's like you are coming from that place of family. So it may have something to do with your own family, or it could be people you are interacting with. This reminds us that we all are responsible for each other, So for some, again, it could be volunteer work, community work, you taking up a cause that's close to your heart, and yeah, participation is what this energy is, working with others, collaboration. So these are your cards: Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So this is an aha moment. You are coming across some new information. This is where you are moving into new energy, Virgo. So this is where things are feeling, this is where you are optimistic, you are inspired, you are motivated, and you are taking up something new, maybe new opportunity, a new project. This is also an aha moment where, where things are clear, what to do, how to do things, something like that, a revelation. Yeah, a new growth, renewal is what this energy is. Renewal, fiery energy, something you are passionate about. So Ten of Pentacles. So you have, look at these cards: Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. And Pentacles is earth energy, and that's what your sign is about. Yours is an earth sign. So this is totally your energy. So it's all about you. So yeah, this is a function, a get together. So it could be friendships, it could be family get together, and so there is something happening there which is kind of an aha moment for you. So pay attention to who you are coming across. It could be children, it could be even strangers. They may say something which will be a revelation for you. That will help you see things from a new way, see things from a new angle. So pay attention, don't go by their outward look, what they are wearing and things like that. But it's important to pay close attention because there is a message for you. And this is also where you are being more present. You are appreciating what you are already surrounded with. So it could be abundance, friendships, it could be the people you are with, the information you are receiving, things like that. So 7 of Pentacles, this is something to do with your stability is coming through, something money related. So maybe that's where the focus is. And it's like you are not, it could be that things are not going the way you had expected. So there is that sense of why it's not happening and why is it taking that long and things like that. But what I am seeing is the growth is still happening, Virgo. It may not be going the way you had expected, but growth is still happening. So the energy is reminding you, keep the faith and keep going. Consistency is the key. So you don't want to give up that easily. Do not give up. Because see, this is what's in the environment. So this is how the cards showed up. So this person is looking at this and he is maybe not happy, not satisfied with the way things are going, but he's not seeing this. This is new, moving into new energy. So things are looking up for you. So what I want to say is keep the faith, do not lose hope, and keep going, be consistent. Maybe you will also come across a new way of doing things. This is also a new information that will help you make progress. And what is it that it needs? So so it could be happening in different areas because we all are going through different things. For some, it could be home and family. For some, it could be their career. For some, it could be their health. So if it feels like things are not going the way you had expected and it's slow and you are figuring things out, then maybe what it needs is your heart. By that, what I mean is, does it need a little bit, the fertilizer is your heart, your love. That's going to make it grow like crazy, Virgo. So is your heart in it? If your heart is in it, then you are good, is what I'm saying. So with this needs nurturing, caring, and your attention. And also what I'm getting from this energy is something just came to me and then it disappeared. If you are meant to hear it, it will come back. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. This is, new inspiration. You coming across some new insights, new inspiration that's going to be really helpful. It could be coming from, it could be your own intuition, or it could be from an external source. So Virgos, the message is manifestation. This came through for someone else, not sure who. So the message is believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. Something about heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. This is manifestations. So the energy is reminding you, Virgos, keep the faith and keep going. Do not give up. Okay. And it's also important to come from that place of love. Yes, of course, right? Also, you trusting your own vision and being confident in yourself is important. So yeah, the energy is shifting here. So let me read this out to you one more time. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. For some, this may also have to do with simplifying. So you only focusing on things that are meaningful for you. So you can give it your 100%. Sometimes when our heart is not in something, it won't be possible for us to give it our 100%. It's not about what you are doing, it's also about how we are doing it. So if we are not enjoying it, it's not a good use of our time or our energy. Our life is precious, our time is precious. So and our energy is precious. So we only want to put it on things that are meaningful, that are important for us. Maybe that's what the card is reminding you. Six of Pentacles is you making your choices accordingly. This is where your balance is what this energy is about. So it may have something to do with where you are giving, what you are giving. The reciprocity is something that's important for you now, it feels like. So yes. So Virgos, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Also remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, let's move on to Capricorns. Capricorns, let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. Capricorns. All right, Capricorns, your cards are Three of Swords, Fool, Two of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Okay, something new is on the horizon, and you also have the Fool card. So a new beginning, a brand new beginning. And however, it's going to be a really busy period for some of you. Okay, so a lot of things to do. So here with Page of Wands, this is you excited though, even though, yeah, there are things to do, but this is where you are excited, enthusiastic, and you are looking forward to things and you can't wait to get started kind of energy. So this is also you feeling energetic, inspired, and motivated, Capricorns. And this is where you are receiving new ideas, a new inspiration, which is helping you move into new energy. And you are being spontaneous here. You are being playful. So meaning it could be that you are getting a new idea and then you are expressing yourself. It could be you sharing it with the people around, your family, your friends, or it could be your social circle or social media. Okay, so yeah, being playful. You are not taking anything seriously. That's what I'm getting with these two cards. And yeah, you are taking that leap of faith. This is where you are coming from that place of confidence, faith that things are going to be okay. And you are not, travel is also coming through for some of you, and it looks like you are not carrying anything heavy. You are traveling light. Pay attention to your own intuition, because your intuition is right there telling you something. Are you paying attention? Something to be mindful of. Okay, so yeah, this is something. So Three of Swords could mean you are healing. Okay, meaning it could be that it may have something to do with you, Capricorns, or it could be what you are hearing. And it's a little bit disappointing. So on the other hand, If there is something you are coming across health related, get a checkup done. You don't want to, ignore your own health. On the other hand, this is, with both these energies, what I'm getting is this is now going away and you are moving into a new energy. So faith, optimism, you are doing something that is unconventional. People around, they may not understand what you are doing, and they may say something which will be disappointing and frustrating. But for you, this is where you are trusting your own intuition. You are following your heart, is what I'm seeing. But what I want to remind you, Capricorns, just be aware of what you are taking up, what you are doing. Some kind of with both these energies, planning is not happening. So it has to do with where you are, what you are doing. For instance, this could be friendships where you are meeting someone and you are just enjoying a good conversation, and you are taking up some activity. It could be tennis, it could be you going on a hike, something to do with your pets, things like that. But if you are doing something else, like when it comes to travel, when it comes to you starting a new business, starting a new relationship, when it comes to those things, it's important to understand what you are getting into before you make any promises, before you make any commitments. It's important to have that conversation, so you are you know what you can expect. So again, it has to do with what you are coming across. So this is where you are having a conversation with someone and things are a little bit disappointing. It could be that they are not on the same page as you are, or it could be that you are helping them figure things out. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles has to do with balance. This is where you are juggling, and it could be that this is also where you are present. It's like you don't want to drop the balls. So you have something in your hand, and it could be negotiations, you considering, weighing your options, and you going back and forth. I told you, some conversation you are having with someone, there is, you are going back and forth. It might feel like, you are coming across the same situation. So know how you can, if that is something that you are coming across, same old, know how you can break the pattern, and it's what you can do differently this time. And also, if there is something new you are beginning, it's important to keep it easy. Keep it easy. Take it easy, take it slowly. Consistency is the key. So it's important to create some kind of balance. So you are also focusing on other areas like your health, what is important for you, things like that. So yeah, you don't have to figure things out today. Your hands are full, Capricorn. So it may have something to do with what you are taking up, the projects that you are taking up, your responsibilities and things like that. Invitation. So the message is, we, your guardian angel, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, as we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. All right, now I know what it's all about. So this is where you are having a conversation with someone, and So this is where you are talking about things, it could be friendships, it could be a family member, it could be, counseling, things like that. And you are, with this person, you can be yourself, Capricorn. You don't have to hide your emotions, because they just know. Even if you are hiding, they just know what you are coming across, So yeah, so this is where you are open and you are sharing your concerns, your fears, your doubts, things like that. So that is what's happening here. So someone you can talk to, someone who understands, someone who loves you unconditionally. Also, on the other hand, something to do with an activity you are taking up. It could be that you are going on a hike, or it could be dance or pottery. It's something that you are making with your hand. It could be you're making pizza, or it could be pottery making, or dance is also something that's coming through. Or it could be metaphorical. Maybe the card is the energy is reminding you there is nothing to worry about. Just take it as an adventure, and be more playful. So Capricorns, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Remember to watch the sun, moon, and the rising sign as well. Sending you all new moon blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.